Shalom, 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 my people, shalom, my people. Hey, just like the second time in 2 weeks, I understand what's going on. We need to understand what's going on. The ICU, the guys in purple, Bishop Nathaniel, they finna get ready to get blocked off of YouTube, right? He made a stick, because I have his TV channel, I have his channel, so I listen to him. I first got my education from them. I first got my documents from them. So somebody that big and them people that popular, that well known, I know somebody small like me, it don't really mean that, but it does. I did a video today, it's 44 minutes long. They chop it down to 13 seconds. So that's what you see on there. Because the information, even though I don't have that many viewers, but the information is so powerful that they can, what they call box. They can get your videos and they can box them. Like you have that thing called boost. You can boost it, or they can box it. They get people. You can pay people and they just make you think like you got a lot. Where they can control the whole system. The daily lesson was about thyroids. I did a lot of other information about we are the people of God, but y'all know, y'all can go look at the old video. I want to get to this part about the thyroids, about our women, because I said in the end that this is for the love of the women, and it really is. And I have a page you can go to where symptoms. These are symptoms of thyroid for women: fatigue, weight change, heart rate, mood swing, muscle weakness, hair loss, bitter hair, brittle hair, constipation, diarrhea, difficult concentrating, swelling in the neck, change in menstrual. So that means heavy bleeding, all that kind of stuff. And you say, well, how you speak on that? Well, I have 6 sisters, and I'm in the middle of the 6, right? So I've seen a lot, and I've been around. And it to the point where I knew like 3 women, 3 or 4 different women, right? And all of them had the same problem with their thyroid and went to the same doctor. Just coincidence, nothing new. I guess there's a famous man doctor here in Jacksonville, so everybody wants to go to him. I thought that maybe he was doing something wrong. I said, this man was, be making money. All these women got the same issue, the same thing going on. So this is Women's Month. So I did my research and pull up in the Bible, different stuff. And what it all boils down to is the diet. It's your diet. The crab, the shrimp, the lobster got to go. It ain't no much. You must stop it. The pork with the parasites, all this stuff, they bottom feed, the catfish. This is not soul food. This is slave food. So when you hear the word soul food, you about to run. It's not what God said we should be eating, and you're gonna pay the price for it. Disobedient children, you're gonna pay the price for that, for not eating God's food. So I come back to get this message because they cut 44 minutes off. So I'm just here praying to God that this get out to our black women, because I know too many. I've seen too many problems, and you know too, because you there. You are the woman. You understand what's going on, so you know that what I'm reading is telling the truth. What God tell you in Deuteronomy 28:27. I'm gonna go to it. Yeah, it's sad what they're doing, but I understand what they're doing. They don't want this word to get out, so I understand that. But this word gonna get out. See, you already know you're the children of Israel. You just got to change. You got to change your lifestyle. You got to change it. This is getting serious. They changing all these laws. They adding all this stuff. They now the police can be ICE. They've been trained to be ICE, so they can pull you over. I mean, they can take you to jail. Because a lot of you don't understand that you could be mistakenly identified as a Haitian or anybody of another nation. They take you down. You going to them country. They want to see you for maybe a year before you figure out where you at. So this is getting serious, and you got to watch what's going on in Africa. Watch what's going on in the Brits. We have to pay attention to what's going on. We have to quit being so docile. Or we gonna go through this again. They bringing back this. Yeah, they bringing back this. This is an actual event, and these are actual people that are around. And these people here are probably 70 years old now, 80 years old. So they still here. The kids that's around here probably 70, 80 years old. So a lot of this stuff was happening in 1920, 1899. It wasn't like it happened in the 1600s, 1700s. Of course it did. But a lot of this stuff happened right there. These guy got the same color. It look like the 60s. It look like if you look at it. Well, I'm trying to tell you something, man. This is serious business. We're in a serious thing. And this is about my women. This is about your health. I'm trying to keep you out of the hospital. But it's all just about a simple diet. Just change your diet. Go to Deuteronomy 28, 22. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption. Them like tumors. And with a fever. And with inflammation in your body. Tumors in your body. And with extreme burning. Because they hurt. And with the sword is the word of God. And you're going to be the sword like you guess you're in the hospital. And you know how they shoot us. The black man. But they get y'all in the hospital and they cut you inside and kill you. Because you know it's a high rate of women dying at the table when they have babies. So you understand this fits us more than so anybody else. And we're blasting and we're mildew. Mildew, that means diseases and tumors. And shall pursue you until y'all perish. They're going to consider why you're dying. That's why you're dying on the table. That's why the women, when they go get the get part of the uterus removed, you get a partial removal and you get a full removal because of this right here, because of the disease that God put upon you. 28:27. And the Lord will smite thee with botch of Egypt and with hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoid is thyroids. It's already written. It's because you disobeyed the law, statutes, and commandments. You won't eat the right food. I'm just trying to tell you, this right here will help you heal scabs and itching that cannot be healed. I seen a lady on Facebook. She said she had a boil up on her arm. Go to Deuteronomy 28:35. And the Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the leg with sore botches that cannot be healed. For the sole of their foot unto the top of it. See, God, all these botches is like, now you see people with the legs swole, got the big veins in the legs, all that. That's what it is, because that blood can't circulate through your body like it's supposed to, because that cholesterol for the crabs and the bottom feeders, you basically eat dead animals, because they eat dead animals. They are here to eat the dead animals out of the sea, but you eating the dead, and you are literally the bottom feeder by eating this kind of food. You are literally the bottom food. Now, hemorrhoids are tumors, the swelling of the legs, botches, ulcers, and boils, and scab. It make your hair come out. A lot of it have to do with that weave. A lot of it have to do with the scabs and the itching and the scratching of your head, or your patting, and all this kind of stuff here. All that come from the bad food that we eating. But God said He gave us a cure for this stuff. God gave us a cure for this. And I'm going to show you. How can you speak on women? You go to your doctor, and your doctor show you, your doctor give you. He understands. He's a male doctor 9 times out of 10. I told you that doctor, he had 3 people that I knew. I thought something was going on because everybody with the same surgery. He was a black doctor. But it's not because of him. I thought I didn't know at the time. I thought it was him taking money. I didn't mention. I said, man, this guy taking money or something. But it's the food that you eat that keep that doctor in business. I guarantee that doctor know. When they go, they know. And then you are what you eat. So you eat crab, you're going to smell like crab. You eat shrimp, you're going to smell. I don't care how much you dish and wash out, whatever you do, you're going to smell it because it's in your bloodstream. It's just like a drunk man. When you see a drunk man, he sweat, it come out his pores. He smell like beer, smell like liquor, because he drink every day. So when he sweat, it come out his pores. I'm going to show you something. Go to Ezekiel. No, go to Genesis first. Go to Genesis 1, chapter 29, verse 29. And God said, behold, I have given ye every herb bearing seed. That's why it's important that when you find your food, make sure it got seeds in it. Because if it don't have seeds, it's not of God. It's man-made. Because everything God made has seeds in it. So just remember that part. Everything God made has a seed in it. So whatever you're eating that don't have seed is manufacturing in the laboratory, which is upon the face of all the earth. Every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yields seed. God saying a peach tree have seeds in it. An apple tree has seeds in it. Plum have seeds in it. Orange have seeds in it. So if it don't have a seed, it's man-made. Even though we think it's a convenience, but it's not. It's killing us. It's killing us. So we all in this boat. But the reason why I'm talking on this is because it's Women's Month for Thyroid. I heard it on the Breakfast Club. It's Women's Month for Thyroid. So I figured I'd do some research of my own. Because I read the thing and I said, damn, man, I done read about this here. I got a book called Medicine Apartheid. How they would examine on our women with no anesthesia. A lot of the stuff they're doing now is because what they examine on our black women. Because are not they saying that black women can endure pain? So when you go to the hospital, they say you all right. So it's not nothing I'm making up. You know about this here. I'm just confirming what you know. I'm trying to put it to you so you know that this the food that you eat. It's not exercising. It's not walking. It's okay to drink, but don't drink every day. God was a wine bearer. That's why I was read. You go to Genesis 49, I think 12. It tell you he shall be coming with eyes like he's been drinking with wine, but not to get drunk every day. But it ain't that. It's the food that we are consuming in our body. So even though we try to eat healthy, they don't want you here. Okay, I'm gonna read. Controlling the rate of which black populate. This part of this controlling you. This how they control you. I'm gonna tell you. Sterilization, birth control, pill, abortion, lynching, food, school administration, keeping you black, keeping you illiterate, uneducated, disadvantaged compared to the rest of America. They control all the food that we eat. So if I keep you illiterate, I keep you disadvantaged, I keep you poor, I keep you all these problems. So when you have a baby, the first thing you say, I can't afford it. And you kill it. You go out to clubs and you meet a one-night stand, you have a baby. I don't know him. So you kill it. You uneducated. So they put these things, they give you videos of our women twerking and dancing. So the distraction. While they still poison us and declining our population. But God said this is what's going to happen. So I'm trying to tell our women, this is all part of it. That's why the first thing they do, they don't give you no other option. They want you to cut your uterus out. That's why it's a high rate of black women getting their uterus cut because they're trying to control the population. They always have done this. If you go read the book, go read the book of Exodus, where they killed all the kids under 2 looking for Moses. Okay. When you go back and you go in the book of Matthew, the New Testament, they kill all the kids under 2 looking for Jesus. So it's nothing new. They've been trying to destroy us forever. So they tried everything. So how you destroy us? They already got the men. We already screwed up. They got them. They got them already. They done turned the men gay and homosexual and the LGBTQ and all this other kind of stuff. They already got the men. So now they concentrating on the women. Now they're taking away the food stamp, the Section 8, the plan. They're taking away all that stuff from our black women. So now you really ain't gonna have no money, no support group. And now the guys are already gay. So who you gonna help take care of your child? So what you gonna do is you're gonna be kill your child. The women are getting so frustrated now, they are baking their children in the oven because pressure's coming down. A lady was on Facebook yesterday crying, saying they repossessed her car. And she don't know how she's going to make her money on YouTube, trying to be a real creator content. So that's what they had done to us. They uneducated us. They separated us from our men. Now they separating our children from our women. Now they're killing our women. Now they're coming after you. They're killing you on the table, operation table. You have already been an experiment from the beginning because you are a phenomenal woman. They ain't never seen a black woman like this. In the book of Exodus, it says that when the Pharaoh asked the midwife, why, I'm paraphrasing, why you haven't killed these babies? And guess what the midwife said? These Hebrew women are different. So they know you are different. So they first got your mind and took that. Now they destroying your body. They give you all these tumors, your grave disease. I think that's the one where your eyes swell up. That's the grave. I know a person that got that. I know 2 women that got that. They not sexual. I just know these women. I know 2 women that got it. So I know women with tumors. I done seen women with tumors. I got 6 sisters, 3 under me and 3 over me. So I know what time it is. It's the food that you eat. And God said the food is the medicine is the trees, the food that you eat. We can't eat shrimp. So if you want to heal your body, you got to go back to the fruits. You got to go back to the teas. I'm going to show you what God said the leaves are for medicine. That means you take them leaves, you can crunch them up and make tea out of it. A lot of this stuff we cut. Me and my grandson, we cut a lot of this medicine up every day. We see it. We cut the medicine. That stuff that smell like mint. Sometimes you cut you smell like mint. The stuff you smell like onion. That's medicine for your body. Now go to Ezekiel. Go to Ezekiel 47:12. Ezekiel 47:12. And by the river, upon the banks thereof, on this side and that side, on each side of the river, shall grow all trees, fertilization, good trees growing by the river. Because in Georgia, when I come up there, I would say go by the river. My grandma would always go by the river. We would get cuts. Grandma would get spider webs. And that part of Georgia, the part of Georgia that we grew up in, my grandma was still living in a sharecrop home in the 70s. I didn't even know it. When I go to the city, where my granddaddy, where my daddy people live, they lived in a house with air conditioning, modern stuff. I go to my grandma's house back in the wood, no toilet. Go to our house. In the 70s, and I come back to Jacksonville, I'm going to howlers. Water out the faucet, drinking water out the faucet, cold water, taking hot warm shower. At my grandma's house in Georgia, they were behind in time. We taking a bath in foot tubs. In the 70s. Then I come right back to Jacksonville, I got running water. They hate us. We hate us. And that's got to stop. Ezekiel, and by the river upon the banks thereof, and on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat. Trees for meat, the fruit of the tree for us to be our consumption, to eat. Whose leaves shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. I mean, it'll be forever growing. That's why they're cutting out all the trees. No more fruit trees. When I was coming up, guess what? We didn't come in the house because we had food out there sustained ourselves. Well, you can't tell me we ain't going to eat the red berry, blackberry, the figs off the tree, the pear tree, or plum tree. We were getting all that, so we ain't worried about coming in the house, drink water out of tap water. You can't drink no tap water now. You ain't tap water, you kid. You got parasites in it. I used to work around a swimming pool, man. I did this stuff for, I worked for the city for 37 years. I did a swimming pool for about 20 of them years. Had to go to school and learn about chemicals in water. The water you're drinking now is killing you. That's why I don't drink that water. And when I wash my face, I buy distilled water and wash my face with. And I knew that my skin got tight when I started washing my face without distilled water. I don't use a cloth that you buy at the store. I use 100% cotton things you can buy. I order them. It comes with 45 in it. And every time I get down to about 10, I order it. It comes right the next day. They soft cloth. They cotton. The stuff they making now. God said, come out of ye, my people. I'm trying to come out much as I could. Of course, we got a little thing. We might drink a little soda here and there. But we don't eat no pork in my house. We don't eat no crab at my house. We don't eat none of that catfish, none of that abominable food. We don't eat none of that here. And our health shows it. Me and my grandson's health shows that we don't eat this food. Of course, we have situations come up now. If you disobey the law, yeah, I can tell. My grandson told me he went to his father's house, ate some stuff, and his stomach was tore up. So every time he eats something that's not right, every time something enter into his body, God make his body reject it. So I said, what you ate? Did you smoke anything? I know, because I know the symptoms of it. So what I'm trying to tell you, God, and it says that the leaves shall not fade, it shall bring forth new fruit. That means every in this season, according to this month. That's what in this month I mean in this season. Because the water that issue out of the sanctuary and the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaves thereof for medicine. The leaves for tea. The leaves for tea. So we have to change our habit. I mean, just stop eating the pork, man. Stop eating the shrimp. You won't have these tumors and all this stuff. God already cursed you with it, but God gave you a way to get rid of it. I'm just saying, God gave you a way to get rid of it. And I hope this go through, because I gave this message on the other message, but it didn't go through because they might cancel this with you. Anytime, I know what time it is. I'm not crazy, but check this out, people. Y'all think I'm telling, oh, you conspiracy theory. When they cut off your means of living, because you make this money on social media, when they could, that's why you think they bought this TikTok and buying all this stuff in. Because you got to remember who owned this thing. The Rothschilds, the Morgans, the Epsteins, all of them own these social media outlets. All of them. And a lot of you are social media influencers or creators or content creators. You make your money off of this. When they capture that for you, how you going to make a living? Because you got one thing, they don't want you to grow. So if they see us growing on that level without getting out in that sun, they going to find a way to cut that off. They can just cut your stuff down. They know you got to read it. It's a girl that be on a lady that be on Angela Lee show that come on Out to the Breakfast Club. And they cut her show off. This lady, she said it takes months to get it back like it's supposed to. That's money involved. Because she's a woman that be giving kind of like good information. So they cut it off. As long as you doing foolery, you're still, as long as you doing whorery. Because they'll show a nigga shooting somebody, robbing somebody. You can make money doing that. But if you're out here teaching your people right, they're going to cut you off. They're going to cut you off. And this book here, everybody remember this book. The Lost Book of the Herbal Remedies. You remember this book? I bought it time they bought it. Right now, I don't know if it's still in the market. They were trying to ban it. And if they did, they done jacked the price up so high, you probably can't afford it. You had to sacrifice and buy it. But in this book, they call it Lemon Balm. BALM. Lemon Balm. This thing helps anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Regulate thyroids. Alzheimer's disease. Aid in digestive system. Heal skin, reduce sign of aging. All this stuff that the Bible says that is a curse upon us that I just read. It's edible. It's antiviral infection for herpes, cold sores, and shingles. Protects the heart, protects the liver, antibacterial, antifungus. This stuff does all this. Because God said the leaves are our food, our medicine. So we got to get back to this and start ordering our medicine. Find your herbal doctor. Preferably black herbal doctor, herbal scientist. And let these people help you, because we go into that modern day medicine. It's killing. One thing we know for sure. They're not trying to cure you. They're trying to keep you coming back to them. They're not going to cure you. But these are cures. But hey, I'm not a doctor. These are stuff I'm reading out of the Bible and the book. Where the Bible explains the book and the book explains the Bible. The Bible says, hey, the leaves and the fruit, this is your medicine. Well, this is your medicine. Stuff you cut up. You see, they got pictures of the plant, so you can go in your yard, your neighbor yard. You can see these plants sitting right there for you to get rid of the tumor. They got it regulates so much stuff. And check this out, people. Guess what? When we was coming up, you my age, you 60 years old, 59, going on 60. Check this out. You can't tell me your mama ain't never gave you some lemon and vodka, and when you had a cold, and put you under the cover, you sweat that cold out. Well, they say put this with vodka. It tell you how to make it. It tell you how to make the recipe and put it with vodka and you shake it and you drink a little bit of it and wrap up. It'll get rid of everything out your body. So we have this. Let me read this right here. Let me read this right here. Warning: lemon balm is considered safe for most people. So I just want to give out the warning for you. You go try something and don't do nothing. Get your herbal doctor. Some of this stuff you can try. It's go right out there. You make your own discernment. I'm just giving you information. A recipe for lemon balm tea. You need you would need 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon balm leaves, 1 tablespoon of dried, and 1 cup of boiled water. Tear the leaves into small pieces and put it into a tea bowl, or filter the leaves after brewing. Pour boiling water over the tea leaves or bowl and allow to infuse for 5 minutes. Keep the pot or cup covered while brewing and drink to restrain the benefit or aroma. I mean, it tell you how to make this stuff, man. It gives good detail on how to make it. And there's a bunch of stuff in this book for different things. They got stuff for arthritis. They got stuff for the gout. They got stuff for all kinds of stuff in here, man. Anxiety. They got stuff for bacterial, respiratory problems. Lemon tea. Just look it up. Just look it up. People, I just had to come back and get this message because the message was 44 minutes long. And I told you how God gonna come back and destroy the people that destroyed us. God said that we are lost people. We lost our heritage, so that's why we don't know about our diet. But the people who did, God said, when he come back, the people that be caught, that steal for man and sold him and still have him, they stole us, they sold us, and they still have us. So when God coming back, like in Isaiah 66, go read Isaiah 66, God said he coming back as a flame of fire. He came with water the first time, coming with fire this time. So I want you to think about how the fire going to consume us. It's going to be with the nuclear bomb, which all the other countries are aiming at the United States of America, because this country is evil. So they aiming at this country. So the war coming here. We never had a war come here. Where the war coming here. The same way you see wars in the other countries, them buildings all collapse. Well, that is coming here. So don't think it can't come here, but it is coming here. So I want you to go back to the old spiritual Negro song. Swing low, sweet chariot. How in the world doing slavery? They knew about a song like that. Because the Bible says that the chariot is going to come. Scoop up God's chosen people. We're going to go to the second heaven. We're going to sit there in the chariot and watch the United States of America be destroyed. Go read Revelation. It's going to be destroyed. And if you be caught in the wrong lifestyle, the long way, point blank, not following God's law, you will face that fire. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. I do this out of love. I had to come back and do it. I do all this out of love. Remember one thing, because I know how people think. I had 3 sisters under me and 3 sisters over me. And I used to be able to tell when they was pregnant. I'm in the 7th grade. I said, Mama, catch it pregnant. Because I can tell by their face, their feet, their eating habits, their nose, their cheekbone, all that stuff started changing. Weight gaining. I said, Mama, catch it pregnant. No, I ain't. She was pregnant. Mama, Brenda pregnant. The same thing. So I do kind of know what I'm talking about. Shalom, my people. Shalom, my people. I do this out of love. I do this out of love. Shalom.